Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Batman Returns, as we're in the final part of Act 5. And I'm getting my butt kicked by lots of clowns who pop out of the snow and shoot me. Now what you're seeing right here is, this is wrong. You're not supposed to leave the main platform you came on, because there's no way to get out of this level. It's like a stupid little maze or glitch or something. Ow. And yes, clowns come out of nowhere, and it's pretty cool. It's like maybe they have hatches under that, and they're like little floating submarines or something, and they just use the ice on top of the water to confuse people. I don't really know. But we all know that in the Batman Returns movie, it was the appearance of the bat boat of some kind in the sewer, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, see, I ended up dying there because I did it wrong. And now we're back to having no health and totally gonna lose. Now you're supposed to stay on that main platform, and I'm gonna pay for that. Yep, death. I don't listen to myself now, do I? I'm gonna have to have a stern talking with myself later on. And yeah, that'll be fun. So yeah, pretty fun. Just standing on this one little platform, getting shot. It's all good. No, it's totally boring. This just shows the mediocrity of this game. Like, totally. A little bit. Nope. He lived! I didn't kill him with my foot. Come back here so I can try again. Ow. Well, if you're over there, you're out of my reach. Redo. And more shooting things at me. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you get like all shot up and beat up in this level, even if you're like near death. What's cool about this game, one of the only cool things about this game, is your health recharges for every next part of the stage. So after you reach the checkpoint like this, then your health is automatically back. See? You see? That's pretty good. And here I'm going to be screwing up yet again and attacking the penguin head-on with my fists! And you can't kill the ducky that way. But for some reason I thought you could, and I don't know why. Because I forgot how to play, that's what happened. And killed by ice water. Because ice water kills, kids. Well, I mean, it can. You get hyperthermia and stuff like that, but not just from standing in it, unless you're in this game. But again, in the 16-bit era, everything was a hazard. It didn't matter if it was water, or flying penguins, or the environment. Everything kills. And, yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do to attack these things, because it's like, I must be here for a reason. And then it's like, I wonder if I can attack it with a batarang. And that's actually what you're supposed to do. But I'm totally confused, and I couldn't remember, so yeah, that's what you're seeing. He's thinking. What am I gonna do? What can I attack it with? I could use the bat swarm. Nope, we'll use the batarangs. Maybe if I stand here, I can hit it. Eureka! It worked! See, what do you know? And that's all you're supposed to do. Just dodge the penguins as best you can, and hope you don't hit the wrong button and screw up, which you probably will, because the controls are so case sensitive, and they were just not very well executed at all. All those people that say the Genesis controls for this game were great, they weren't. It was unresponsive, it was bad. I can understand if you were using the 6-button Genesis controller, but if you were using the 3-button one, then it was a pain in the neck. Because you would always end up hitting either the jump and glide at the same time and drain some of your glide when you didn't need to, or you would hit the grappling hook and stuff like that when you're trying to use another item, and it was just a pain in the neck. Now for the Sega CD version of this game, they ironed out all the wrinkles and made probably the best version of this game. It was definitely like grade B+ or A- or something. This game would be like a C- or a D, in all honesty. It's not that bad a Batman game, but in terms of Genesis games in general, it just didn't have the polish and the great gameplay that we saw with a lot of Genesis games. But Sega did do a decent job with this one, and they corrected all their mistakes with the port. So I don't hate the Batman Returns Sega game, I just don't like it on the Genesis. It was much better on the Sega CD. And it had rock music, and 80s rock music makes games so much better. It just does. The Batmobile stages were pretty cool too, which you'll see in the review that Brooke and I are working on currently. And she actually has the script, so if you want to, I don't know, tell her to get a move on or something, that's your business. I'm fine with waiting and all that fun stuff. She has it and she's going over it, and we'll get to it probably next week. I'm gonna do another solo series in the meantime while we wait. But the script came out really great. I love the interaction that we had. I definitely played bad cop in it, and you'll see a more critical side to me. I was very annoyed with this game because I had played it 3 times through, and it wasn't very fun. But I learned a lot of interesting things that I'll be able to share, such as a password cheat and some other things. But yeah, you can see right here we're fighting the penguin, and his health is completely gone, but he's not dying. And here, by this point, I remember I was getting like kind of rage, kind of angry, like, what's going on? Why can't I get this boss to die? He's got no health. This is so messed up. You know, throwing stuff. Well, not throwing stuff, because then my wife would yell at me. But back in the day, I watched my friends cuss and like punch their hand up against the wall, and then they'd be like, oh man, my hand, it hurts. It's like, well, that's what you get for punching it. And as you saw, just like in the movie, you got to destroy the machine, and then you kill the penguin, and the game's over. And then that's it. And then the feeling you get after beating this game, it's like, yay, I beat the game. Was it really worth it? No, not at all. The pain was not worth the journey. And now we actually fight Catwoman, and it's not in the sewers where it's supposed to be, even though it looks like it is, because you have the whole broken electricity thing where she kills Max Shrek, Christopher Walken. Come on, I'm dead. But yeah, so now we're actually fighting Catwoman on top of the rooftop, and since there's really no new game plus feature or anything, you may as well waste all your gadgets that you saved. So that's what you see me doing here. It's like, I'm like totally killing Catwoman with my gadgets. And another thing that you'll hear me talk about in the game, the hit detection for this is so horribly broken. It's like Batman's punches take up 1 or 2 hits, but everybody else can hit him and take like 2, 3, 4 hits of damage. And it just puts this huge unfair advantage. And everybody's able to attack Batman because he's so sluggish and stuff like that. But I'll save most of my other complaints till the actual review, and I'm definitely going to rant, so if you like that kind of stuff, then you're going to enjoy it, but I do it tastefully, to not alienate a lot of Sega Genesis fans, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it was an okay Genesis game. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't as bad as people say, but yeah, definitely unresponsive controls, very frustrating moments, and the difficulty is very high learning curve. And yeah, that definitely does it for the end of this video, because that's it for the ending. Now, with the Sega CD version, there was actually kind of a early full motion video thing that they did, and it was pretty cool. And of course, a lot of the other stuff in the game was cool, but the music was different. Music wasn't the same as the Genesis version. And yeah, that does it. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch, and I hope you enjoyed this. Catch you later, gamers. God bless and happy gaming.